Hi, I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. You know, we've been covering a lot of stuff on the very beginner's end. And I'm not saying that in a demeaning way at all. I'm saying we all start somewhere on the very beginner's end of money. Money just in general, not just in the investing sense, but everything to do with budgeting and life insurance. And I've got one more topic that I think just a general broad overview just to get you involved in it, just to get this into your daily schedule in whatever minimalistic way we need to do it, just so that you start using it. I think this topic is prudent to adding into this beginner series. This is your life, right here. No, that's not your life, but this is. Do you know what this is? This is a day timer. It's just a bunch of pages. There it is. It's just a bunch of pages of paper. This is so vital. I can't tell you how important this is until you actually start using this yourself and finding out just how much time you actually have, how many things you can actually get done in a day without feeling overwhelmed because it's all laid out in front of you. I need you, like we talked about with the life insurance, like we talked about with the budgeting, just a general overview. I don't even need you to go out and spend the money to buy a day timer. Go and staple 7 pieces of paper together. 7 pieces of paper that fit inside your purse, that fit somewhere you can carry around in your bag you take to work easily for 7 days. 7 pieces of paper. Work with me here. 7 days is nothing to ask. Let's just get some stuff down on paper. People do this in a bunch of different ways. I'm very, very neurotic about my agenda, my goal setting. This kind of stuff gets very, very in depth for me. That's just the way I like it. I kind of get off on this. This is my bag. So I'm going to go ahead and do this how I want to do it. I just want to get you started. You see, every successful person that ever probably walked the face of the earth, at least in the industrial age, if you want to do something successful, you are keeping track of your time. First off, your time is very valuable. You only have so much of it every day, and everybody has the same amount, so you better be utilizing your time the best you possibly can. Second, when you don't have things planned properly, they become a jumbled mess in your head. When you're trying to lay things out in front of you saying, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to do A, B, C, D for the day. Look, that plan is going to go to pot. There's a reason that you make a grocery list. There's a reason for that. There's a reason that you go ahead and you utilize a daily planner. Like I said, I am very neurotic. I fill out everything. Absolutely everything I need to do, even if it's a daily part of my routine. I fill it out because I like going back to my planner. See, some people, they're going to deal with it once a day, and that's fine. If that's how you want to do it to get it started, I want to get you started. I don't really care. Once a day is fine for me. 7 sheets of paper stapled together once a day. We'll go and look at it in the evening. Give me 5 minutes. Let's sit down in the evening, go through the stuff you were supposed to do for that day, and plan out the stuff you're supposed to do for tomorrow. Let's carry forward any tasks we didn't get done today that we still have time for tomorrow. Let's remember, we need to allocate time to be able to decompress. Any kind of meditation, hobbies, anything that you have, you need to schedule time in to be able to do that. But we don't want to be scheduling 5 or 10 hours worth of video games in. That's not going to help us. But look, just for argument's sake, to put this into practical purpose, if you've got to do that, if that's the way you need to go about it, if you need to schedule in video games, I don't care. I just want you using the planner. This right here. Give me 7 days of this. We talked about this in the budgeting, right? Give me an allocated period of time so that we can work from the baseline that we're at and get you started in a direction. A direction is all we want. We don't want you going in a million directions. I don't want you feeling overwhelmed. Once a day. We'll sit down once a day for 5 minutes. See, I go through this multiple times a day. Like I was saying, very, very detailed. I've been doing this a very long time. I do not go anywhere without this. If you know me in my personal life, you will see me pull this out at just about every table I sit down at. If I sit down with somebody and I'm going to be there more than 15 minutes, I'm just going to take a look. Because maybe there's something I can get done. Maybe there's something I've got done. You know, I have 20 things on the list, and please, you hear 20 things and you're like, what are you doing, dude? How are you not overwhelmed to the nuts? But I'm not. I'm not. A lot of these things are very menial, rudimentary reminders. Hey, remember to take your pills. Remember that we've got to do forearms with biceps. Remember to fill out proper timesheet. Remember all of this stuff, but let's remember to make it a habit. It takes me 2 seconds to write it down in the following day's agenda. For me, I like to go back, look at things, and check boxes. That's just my style. I like to go back and feel like, look, I'm moving in the right direction. You can see it by the pattern of behavior. And a lot of people, for them, that is a good reinforcement tool, the pattern of behavior, to see yourself making all the right amendments that you're supposed to be making, going like, yeah, I'm supposed to do that, I did that, I did that, I did that, I'm a boss. Look at me rolling through this list, bro. And I like that, personally. But you might think this is a task, this is tedious. I do not want to write on a piece of paper for 5 minutes, Cody. I don't care about your stupid piece of paper. Well, please, humor me, right? The piece of, I feel like I'm selling Bibles here. Please come to Jesus, baby. All I want you to do is 5 minutes a day. Give me the 5 minutes a day. Put your stuff down on the paper. Track what you're doing today. Track what you're supposed to be doing tomorrow. Like I said, move things forward. Get engaged with it. It's your life. You don't get any more time. You know that you've got a lot of plans, things you want to get done, but things get erratic. Everything gets, because the day never works out just smooth. You're never just in the groove. You might be for 1 day or two. You're never in the groove for weeks on end. Don't pretend like you can freelance through this. The best of the best don't freelance through this. You're not going to freelance through it. I don't purport to be freelancing through any of this. I have heard the best, smartest people talk, bar none, most successful, doesn't make a difference. They all say the same thing. They all have the same habit structures. I didn't need to make these up on my own. I didn't need to invent these. I just went and listened to people much smarter than I am. And then I bring it to you and regurgitate the information and go like, hey, if you're not listening over here, I found some great information. Trust me, I've been doing this a lot of years. This day timer is going to save you an immense amount of time. It's going to take less time than listen to me ramble on in this video about a day timer. Give me the 7 days. Implement it. Please come to Jesus, baby. The day timer is going to fix you. I promise it's going to. I promise it's going to bring so much value to your life. You're going to be surprised at how many things you write down you don't think you're going to be able to get done in that day, and you start knocking them off. When those boxes start becoming like a challenge to you and you're like, what do I got left? Let me take a look. What is there left for me to do? You're going to get it done. You're going to get it done. Please implement this in. This is a vital part of any type of successful habits, successful lifestyle, successful process, behaviors, whatever you want to call it. If you're planning on trying to obtain that next level of lifestyle, I'm sorry, it's going to go through managing your time and doing it efficiently and making sure that you're getting the A tasks, shout out to Brian Tracy, done before the B task, and so on, or however people like to lay out their goals. And we'll get much deeper into this, but this is what I want you to do right now. 7 days, 7 pieces of paper, staple them together, get a paper clip, steal a pencil from your local library. I don't care how you get it started. I just want you to get it started. This is going to help you immensely. I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment. We love hearing from you. We also love when you have an excellent rest of your day.